Hey guys, welcome to day 29 of the Embrace Your Light aerial yoga series. Can you believe it's already day 29? Today you are bringing some joy into your life. Joy feels like a bubbling up sensation, like when a bunch of giggles spills out and a huge sense of play takes a hold of you and you have to move your body. Joy can also be a quiet thing. It can be a little sacred part of you that glows bright and doesn't need to be expressed so exuberantly. Joy is usually something we do not let ourselves feel or experience very often as adults. I think of little kids playing and laughing when I think of joy. It makes me feel a little nostalgic because it doesn't come as easily to me as it used to. I feel like I have to actively work on doing something that brings me joy, that makes me want to dance and play and giggle uncontrollably. Notice the things that have brought you joy. What does joy mean to you? What events in your life, people, or things you have done that made you feel joy? In today's class, we are going to use some playful movements to get into the essence of your joy. Let's get started. Just before we start, I have a couple of quick announcements. If you haven't already, in the description down below, you can enter your email to receive daily pose guides and the 30-day calendar for the series. I've received a lot of great feedback on these so far, and from that, I've adapted these into a booklet that I'm really excited to launch. This will serve as a great visual reference for your practice to revisit the classes or to utilize for mixing and matching and creating your own flows. This book will be available to purchase very soon, so if you're interested in a special offer on that one, then make sure you check the link out below. Lastly, I'm also excited to announce that I have Embrace Your Light t-shirts available for purchase. These will be available really soon also. There's a few different designs and styles available. Again, the link is in the description if you'd like to check that one out. With that being said, let's start today's class. So we're starting today in our seats in front of the hammock. So find a comfortable seat with your sit bones grounding down into the ground. Start to find a length through your spine, a little tuck of the pelvis, pull that belly button in towards your spine, roll the shoulders up to the ears, down the back, relax. Start to close or soften your gaze and start to check in, noticing how you're feeling today. When you feel that big sigh call out to you, take a big breath in. Fill up all the way and then exhale, sigh it out. Feel the shoulders drop down. Take one more big breath in just like that. And a big exhale. Starting to notice how you feel today. Notice the sensation of joy. Start to become curious about what joy feels like in your body. Curious about what brings you joy currently in your life or previously. Maybe something that you dream about that would give you joy. Take a big breath in, fill up. Find your center as you exhale. Starting to affirm the sensation and sense of joy in your body, in your mind. Noticing where it resides in your body. Creating an affirmation to anchor you into that intention of joy. Take a big breath in, fill up with your intention. And then breathe it down through your body, anchor it like stone. Getting ready for your pranayama part of the class, and maybe open your eyes. Take that right fist, extend your thumb, pinky finger, and peace fingers. Peace fingers are going to come to your third eye, to the space between your brows. Close and soften your gaze once again. Take a preparatory breath. Breathe in and breathe out. And you're going to close your right nostril and breathe into your left nostril. Close at the top, release your right nostril and breathe out. Breathe into your right nostril. Close and hold at the top. Release your left and breathe out. That's your first round. 4 more. Breathe into your left. Close at the top. Breathe out of your right. Breathe into your right. Close at the top. Breathe out of your left. Breathe into your left. Close at the top. Breathe out of the right. Breathe into the right. Close at the top. Breathe out of the left. Breathe into the left. Close at the top. Breathe out of your right. Breathe into your right. Close at the top. Breathe out of your left. Last round, breathe into your left. Close at the top. Breathe out of your right. Breathe into your right. Close at the top. Breathe out of your left. Bring your hand back down onto your knee, releasing, coming back to a normal breath. Noticing sensation in your body. Coming back to your intention of joy. Breathe in and fill up with your intention. Breathe that joy, that sensation down through your body, anchor into it. Blinking your eyes open, give me a smile. Let's get started with the hammock part of class today. So let's get into that standing position to start off with. Come on up. You're gonna come into an open hammock. So opening up the hammock, find one side and then find each edge of the hammock. You're gonna place one foot in each edge. Just notice that the hammock is not curled up or twisted, like so. And then you're gonna bring one foot into one side. And depending on how low your hammock is, it doesn't matter if your foot touches the ground at this point, because when your other foot comes inside to the other point, you'll reach up and grab onto one pole, as high as you can go. Bring weight into that foot that's in the hammock, weight into your hand grip, and bring the other foot inside. Alrighty. Swing me around this way. Okay. So we're starting in this position here. So standing in an open hammock with one foot in each edge of the hammock outside of the hammock. You're gonna come into an opening up the heart position. So you're gonna bring the feet together, and then with that high hand grip, start to pull your shoulders away from your ears and lift your heart. Squeeze the glutes. So you're opening through the chest. You might bring your chin into the chest to help with the neck. And you're gonna drop your hips down, come into an L sit. That's it. And then bring your chest into the fabric as you open up the legs, coming back inside of the fabric. Reach on back up. And you're gonna come into that wide, so you're in a wide leg right now. Bring the feet together, pull up, and then open up. Pull it in, and then out. Pull it in, and out. Keeping the knees nice and soft so you're not bending the knee joint in a weird direction. Take 2 more just like this. Just building up a little bit of heat, a little bit of motion through the body. Beautiful. Meeting in that straddle shape, so feet nice and wide. Grabbing onto both sides, lean away from the hammock with your chest. Tuck that core in. You're gonna step your right leg through the center of the hammock, all the way through. So you're coming through and inside with your body. Start to sink the hips down. Your feet are wrapped inside of the hammock. Sinking your hips down. You want there's tension around your foot and then behind the knee, which is where you would like it. And then maybe you release your hands. You can keep the hips nice and raised up in line with the ankles. Beautiful. Take an inhale, reach both hands up high. And then exhale, thumbs to heart. 2 more just like that. Inhale, reach the hands out wide and high. And then thumbs to heart. Hands out wide and high. And then thumbs to heart. That's it. You're gonna reach up onto the hammock. And you're gonna bend your knees. Knees are gonna come in towards you as you sink your hips down into the fabric, grabbing onto the edges of your feet. So almost like a happy baby position, pulling the knees underneath the armpits and back towards you, or back behind you. Take one more big breath in, opening up through the chest, lift the heart proud. You're then going to release your feet, grab the hammock that's in front of you. You're gonna bring the feet underneath you, reach up high with that front part of the hammock, and pull your feet underneath. So coming through for garland pose. I'm gonna turn myself around. Always nice having this swivel that I go everywhere with. So coming into garland pose, nice wide through the knees. You might clasp your elbows overhead. Let's take an inhale, reach the fingers up. And then exhale, tuck the core, and then bend the elbows, lift the heart. You might look up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the elbows, lift the heart, squeeze the shoulders in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the elbows. Last one, reach it up. And bend. Beautiful, reach it up. You're gonna grab that front side of the hammock once again. Again, I'm gonna swivel towards you. So much fun on the swivel, so much joy. Grabbing onto both edges of the fabric in front, and then start to bring your feet out straight. You might point your toes. You're then gonna grab the hammock in front of you, and you're gonna choose your right foot, bring it in, and unwrap it over the heel, that tension point, to bring the foot all the way out. Bring that right foot all the way through the center to meet the left, and the other foot can help to unwind that left foot. Come down into cocoon, lay all the way inside. Take a big breath in, fill up, and then exhale, let go. Feel that bubbling joy rise up, big inhale. And let it go. Reaching up into the hammock, coming into inverted cobra, open up through the heart. Shoulders rise, so you can bring the shoulders out and down onto the ground for inverted cobra. Oh, itchy nose. And staying here, allowing the heart to open for 2 breaths. Big inhale. And a big breath out. One more big breath in. Feel the heart expand as you exhale. Grabbing onto the edge that's closest to you. Bring your legs through the center. You're gonna bring your glutes all the way out. So lifting up through the glutes, bring them all the way out of the hammock. Bring the legs out wide, so you can bring the hammock over the top of the body, so the feet are on the other side. You're going to come into a front belt wrap, or it's sometimes called a seat belt. So you're going to bring your legs through the center of the hammock, lifting up the hips, pulling up, and then bring a nice straddle through the legs. So widen the legs, you can let go of the hands here. Bend the knees around the outside of the hammock. Then you're gonna grab for your ankles, and then kick your feet into your hands, long through the neck. You might find a little squeeze in your inner thighs. Squeeze of your glutes, lift the hips, and then release the feet. Keeping the knees bent, sink your hips down so that the hammock slides underneath the knees. Climb up onto each side of the pole as high as you can go. That's it, coming to that front belt wrap. So you're gonna come into an inverted straddle and then heel press down. So I'm gonna show you that one more time. So sinking through the hips to come back, reach up as high as you can. You're gonna come into an inverted straddle. So you're gonna press up through the chest, take a little bounce. And then the feet are gonna press over behind you, heel press into the hammock, press them down towards the ground, which will create that wrap up there on the upper thigh. You're gonna reach up high with your right arm, left hand reaches out to the side, and then take a bend through both knees, reach back behind you, and grabbing a foot, kick your foot into your hand, open up through the chest. Beautiful release, come to the other side, left hand reaches up high, right hand extends to the side, bend both knees, grabbing onto a foot and kicking into the hands, and then release, come back through center. You're gonna grab onto both poles. Start to bend your knees, sink your hips down onto the ground, back where you came. Beautiful. And then you're gonna roll back onto your back all the way to the ground. Bring the feet through the center and come into recline goddess, soles of the feet together, knees out wide. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Beautiful. Meet me in a seat. Bring your thumbs to heart center. Give me a big smile. You did it. Big joyful smile. And start to close your eyes. Take one last final breath together. Big inhale into the crown of your head. And then push that energy, that breath down through your body. Send it down through to the earth. Bow your chin into your chest, your mind to your heart. Acknowledge your kind, wise, joyous heart full of light, love, and joy. May you share your joy with everyone around you, with your life and your love. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for your class today. If you could let me know something that brings you joy, what came up for you today in class and that you realize that brings you joy, let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, you like this class, make sure you hit that like button, that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you get notified when I release new videos. I hope you have a beautiful day and I will talk to you and see you again soon. Bye guys. Do that again. Okay, does my hair look awful? Feels awful. Looks like it's everywhere. Is it getting worse?